Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted in a while. Sorry for that. Today's video is about something interesting and I hope you will enjoy. Let's go. Blue Lock is such a fantastic body of work, there is no denying that. I particularly love the way the authors use metaphors or very specific visual cues to represent some concepts. The latest concept introduced to us was the predator eye. At least that's how Izagi calls it. Under Snuffy's guidance, Baru has been introduced to a new way to play with the goalkeeper, thus making him a new type of goal hunter, a predator at least in Izagi's eyes. Snuffy taught Baru that a goal hunter does not always shoot when he wants to, but rather at times it makes sense to wait for the goalkeeper to lower its guard and use it against him. Baru therefore becomes a player that can take a shot whenever he feels like it, but also under specific circumstances, Baru can wait and aim for the crack in the goalkeeper's strategy and then take a shot. All of this is predicated on one core fact, the ability for the striker to actually put the ball where he aims, in other words, shooting precision, shooting power, etc. Long story short, a striker needs skills to do all that. As we all know, there are levels to anything in life. Strikers are no different. On one end of the spectrum, there are mediocre strikers that cannot even position themselves correctly, let alone have the technical ability to do something productive with the ball. On the other end of the spectrum, we have elite strikers who have everything needed to hunt goals. One critical skill needed to be an elite striker is the ability to remain calm and composed. A striker cannot be elite unless he can remain composed and gather information before doing anything. When it comes to goal scoring, there are strikers that shoot just because they have to, without taking into account the flow of the attack, how the defense is positioned, where the goalkeeper is, etc. Needless to say, such strikers are bottom feeders, they are amateur at best. They will never be great, not in a million years. Such strikers also shoot where they can and not where they want to, because they lack the skills to actually put the ball where they wish they could, or their lack of skills is so appalling that they cannot even have a vision of the goal that goes beyond what their trash skills allows them to see. The ability to calmly decide what the best shooting course is and actually aim for it and hit the mark is what separates second-rate strikers from good strikers. Elite strikers, the ones that stay at the top as the best goal hunters, have the skills to actually score most of the time they shoot. They have a wide range of possibilities due to the indisputable strength of their skills. Players like Shido, Nagi, Rin, Baru, Kaiser all have one thing in common, the skills to mass produce goals. You see, it does not matter if a striker can be calm and composed enough to find the shooting course with the highest goal scoring probability unless the said striker can actually score a goal. History does not remember strikers that have good awareness and that can gather information under pressure while facing a goalkeeper 1v1. History remembers those who mass produce goals, or at the very least, strikers with numbers to show for it. Take Shido for example. Using his extreme spatial awareness, the guy always knows where the goal posts are in relation to his position inside the penalty area. Assuming he has the information about where the goalkeeper is, it is easier for him, given his skills, to score a lot of goals, especially given his flexibility that allows him to take unthinkable shots, which may sometimes give him the element of surprise. I think we are all familiar that our knowledge of ourselves and our mental model of the world highly influence the way we see the world and how we interact with it. The same applies to football. Second-rate strikers with little to no skills will never be able to see the same scenery as elite strikers, especially in their 1v1 with a goalkeeper. Skills are the ultimate judge. Skills are the lenses that allows elite strikers to see possibilities way beyond the point where a second-rate striker's imagination will stop. Do you think we will be talking about Baru and his predator eye if the guy did not score that goal against Bayern München? Do you think people would be pondering over whether Kaiser has a form of predator eye if the guy had not shown us that he can actually pick the most complicated shooting course and still score? I believe you are starting to get my point. A striker with limited possibilities and limited skills will never be worth talking about, no matter how much awareness he has. No matter whether he can see when the goalkeeper lowers his guard or not, it is pointless unless one has the skills to do what strikers should do, score goals. What is a predator? A predator is an organism that lives by predation. Predation is the act of killing by one living organism of another for food. There is no restriction on how the killing has to happen. One can set traps, others may wait for prey to lower their guards and go for stealth kills. Others may actually go for a frontal assault, and some others may only ever go after weaker prey. Yes, Karasu, I'm looking at you. Bottom line, predators kill to feed themselves. Strikers do the same. The act of putting the ball in the net is comparable to a predator feeding himself. Anything standing between a striker and the net is a prey that needs to be devoured. Baru has become an even better predator, as he can hunt in so many ways now. The guy has learned how to allow someone else to have the leading role on the field and still hunt for goals. He has shown to be able to blend in perfectly within a system crafted for the sole purpose of him scoring goals. The guy even took it up a notch and now uses his impressive calmness to play with the goalkeeper and patiently wait for the right time for a stealth kill. Itoshirin has been shown to do something similar before. Back in the third selection, during the Team A versus Team B game, Rin uses the goalkeeper line of sight against him and go for a blind shot. That is exactly what Izagi would call the predator eye, which in fact is nothing other than a striker calmly choosing the best course of action against a goalkeeper in a way that the goalkeeper reaction will be subverted even to the point of being rendered void. So it's not just about watching the goalkeeper and picking the best shooting course, in which case all the goalkeeper has to do is react to the shot and attempt to block it. A striker using the predator eye, at least the way Izaki presents it to us, is a striker that makes sure that the goalkeeper will be put in a situation where he cannot react, or even if he does react, there will be a delay in his reactions due to something outside of his expectation. The goal of a striker using the predator eye could also be to put the goalkeeper in a position such that even if the goalkeeper still managed to react, he has already been put in a situation where he cannot perform his best save. That means the striker managed to reduce the goalkeeper options so that the goalkeeper can only resort to a last-minute save that he himself knows won't do much. The emphasis here is on the striker willingly putting the goalkeeper in such a situation, and thus the following shot by Shido, although the goalkeeper did not react to it, will not fit the use of predator eye, as we all know Shido did not try to fool the goalkeeper. It's very important to understand this. From what we have seen so far in the story, there is no better understanding of what the predator eye is. Izagi has made it a point to highlight that the predator eye is a way to use one's eyes while in a 1v1 against a goalkeeper in a way that the goalkeeper will be put at a serious disadvantage. It's more than just looking at the goalkeeper and aiming for a spot with a high goal probability, similarly to how meta vision is more than just scanning the field. With the predator eye, a striker aims to delay or nullify a goalkeeper reaction. The striker therefore has to wait for the perfect moment to strike.
However, when it comes to Kaiser, we saw that the guy does not wait for the goalkeeper to lower its guard. Kaiser Predator Eye is all about finding a shooting course that in itself is unexpected, which will surely result in the goalkeeper reaction being delayed. Kaiser is able to ever so slightly make the goalkeeper react slowly, and given his Kaiser impact, it's almost impossible for a goalkeeper to stop Kaiser's shot, especially if the goalkeeper was slow to react. With the Predator Eye, the striker makes it hard for the goalkeeper to anticipate where the shot could go.
Is the Predator Eye necessary? Is it the ultimate weapon? No. It is just one more tool in a striker's toolbelt. The answer cannot always be the Predator Eye, but having the ability to fool the goalkeeper is something that can come in handy, especially when facing strong opponents. Who else can have the Predator Eye? As we have shown earlier, one has to be calm and composed to be able to play with the goalkeeper. One also has to have supreme confidence in his skills. Good players with imposter syndrome cannot be good at winning their 1v1 with a goalkeeper. So who else among our Blue Lock boys can show something similar to what Barrow and Rin did? Remember, we are looking for players with calmness, composure, absolute confidence in their skills, and actually the skills to back it up. There are not many Blue Lock boys that fit the bill given all these criteria. Who are the best goal scorers in Blue Lock? I am talking about the players with the best finishing abilities. Once you have come up with a list, use the criteria to speculate about who could potentially use what Izagi calls Predator Eye. Kindly post your answers below. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.